What's up guys, it's Clay with Verus Engineering here again. What we're going to be doing today is installing our aggressive rear diffuser on my Subaru BRZ along with our rear suspension covers as well. Alright, so the first thing you guys are going to want to do is you're going to find your paper template that is going to be included with your hardware kit. And then what you're going to want to do is match it up with this little rear spat right there, and then take a Sharpie or maybe a little nail, make a little indentation. This is where we are going to drill the hole for the rivet nut. Ooh. And then you will want to flip this completely over, and you're going to use the same template for the other side of the bumper as well. Now once you get your holes marked where you're going to drill, you're going to want to use a starter drill bit. Do not start with the 3/8. What you're going to do is you're going to drill just straight up, as perpendicular as possible. And then you're going to switch to your 3/8 and drill that hole. Now after you get the holes drilled, just make sure you want to clean those out extremely well because this is where the rivet nut is going to go. So I want to explain to you guys how the rivet nut with the install tool is going to work. You're going to have your rivet nut, and then you're going to have your install tool with the serrated side touching your rivet nut, and then you're going to have your Allen key right here. Take your 16-inch 9/16 wrench. If I can get this together right now. So next, you're going to need a 12mm socket. We're going to completely take this bottom bolt out for the rear sway bar, and then we're going to loosen the top bolt just a couple notches. Now as you can see here, I have installed the bracket. Now you're not going to want to make this tight yet, so you want to put that on, just hand tighten that bolt until we can fit the diffuser, and then we can make final adjustments at that point. Now, what we have here on each side, right next to your exhaust, you're gonna have these two little pop tabs. Use your flathead, get these off. There we go. So now at this point, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to test fit the diffuser just to make sure it does clear your exhaust. Now this here is the NVIDIA N1. We do have a confirmed fitment with this, so we know this one fits. On the product page on our website, we do have a list of exhausts that are confirmed fitment. We also have a small list of exhausts that are going to need a little bit of trimming on the diffuser to fit. But if you have any questions further there, please shoot us an email and we will get those answered for you. So now we're going to install the diffuser bracket, second diffuser bracket I guess. So you're going to want your 16mm button head cap screw with your washer. You're going to fit through there. Then we're going to put on our bracket, and then you have your serrated nut. Now like I said, just hand tighten these still until we get that diffuser on, and then we'll tighten all these at that point. At this point, what you're going to want to do is get help from a buddy or a floor jack, which is what some people do. We suggest getting a buddy to help you. So I'm going to go grab Eric right now, and we're going to start mounting the diffuser. So now, once you got your buddy, you're going to, so we're putting this in front, right? Yeah. So with the brackets, you want the diffuser towards the rear side of the vehicle. Then you're going to feed your smallest button head cap screws through there with a washer, and then on the back side you'll put the serrated nut. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you the back side of the diffuser real quick with the new bracket. So as you see here, it's button head cap screw, washer, and then your bracket, and then you're gonna go through the diffuser with the serrated nut on the back side. Now at this point is where you're gonna want to make sure All the brackets are tightened up. What we're doing right now, we're finishing tightening up these bolts right here, and then the diffuser will be 100% mounted. All right, now, since Eric and I have the diffuser mounted, one last thing before driving off, guys, you're gonna want to make sure you are level. That is why we give you those spacers, so you can raise that up and down to clear your exhaust and keep it level with the ground. So I always like to measure each side, so we're level there, level here, and then you wanna check your strakes too. We're all good. All right, so first step of installing the rear suspension covers, you're gonna wanna use your brackets. You've got a bolt here and on each side. The brackets will actually be installed the exact same way. So on the passenger side, you're gonna wanna put the bracket over this bolt. Then you have your M8 by 125 nut. So we're just gonna hand tighten these at first, because once we fit the suspension covers, then at that point, we'll tighten these up. All right, so using a 12mm socket on each side of the car, we're gonna remove the bolt that's holding the e-brake cable. Then you'll remove this on the other side as well. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wanna install our suspension cover. So you're gonna use your button head cap screw with your washer, feed it through the back part of the diffuser first, and then you're gonna put your serrated nut right on top of that. Now don't tighten these down yet in case you need to adjust. We'll attach all these bolts first before we do that. Then on this back side here, so where you took the bolt out of that emergency brake, you're gonna feed the bolt through, and then you have your nylon spacer or plastic spacer, and then just feed that back up into place. All right. So there's that side, and you're gonna do the same thing with the other side. Even though the suspension cover is a little bit different shape, it's gonna install exactly the same way. And then once you get that installed, then what you will do is go through and make sure all your bolts are tight, and then you have the whole installation done. So there we have it, guys. Finished product. Let me scoot this back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. There is our rear diffuser with the suspension covers for FT86. Guys, thanks for watching. Please give us a follow on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. Also, don't forget to subscribe to YouTube to stay up to date on all of our latest videos. Also, like us on Facebook, and until next time.